Hello dear learners, very good morning to all of you. In previous video, I had discussed about the autocoids and its classification. In today's video, I am going to discuss about the eicosanoids and its types like prostanoids, prostaglandins and leukotriene antagonist. In today's video, I am going to discuss briefly about the introduction and types of prostanoids, biosynthesis of prostanoids, introduction, mode of action and function of prostacyclin, introduction, mode of action and function of thromboxane, introduction, mode of action, SAR and function of prostaglandin analogues, introduction, mode of action and role of leukotrienes and types of leukotrienes antagonists. Prostanoids. Prostanoids are a subclass of eicosanoids. The term prostanoids relate to the product of the cyclooxygenase pathway. These molecules containing prostanoic acid as the central structure element for that region, they are named prostanoids. Prostanoids consist of the following types: prostacyclin, thromboxane and prostaglandins. Prostacyclins active in the resolution phase of inflammation. Thromboxane is a mediator of vasoconstriction. Prostaglandin is a mediator of inflammatory and anaphylactic reaction. This is the biosynthesis of prostanoid by COX pathway. It is also called as cyclooxygenase pathway, in which arachidonic acid with the help of COX-1 and COX-2 enzyme will convert into PGG2. This PGG2 have a short plasma half-life. It is 2 minutes. PGG2 was immediately converted into PGH2 with the help of COX-1 and 2 enzyme, and PGH2 have also plasma half-life is 2 minutes, and it is immediately converted into various derivatives of prostaglandin with the help of various enzymes. PGH2 with the help of PGD synthase enzyme convert into PGD2. With the help of PGE synthase, PGH2 convert into PGE2. With the help of PGF synthase, PGH2 convert into PGF2 alpha. With the help of PGI synthase enzyme, PGH2 will convert into PGI2, and PGI2 non-enzymatically convert into 6-keto PGF1 alpha. Also, there is a thromboxane pathway is there, and with the thromboxane pathway, PGH2 convert into thromboxane A2 with the help of thromboxane synthase enzyme. This thromboxane A2 have a very short plasma half-life, and it was immediately converted into thromboxane B2 by the non-enzymatically. Prostacyclin. Prostacyclin, also called prostaglandin I2 or PGI2, is a prostaglandin member of the eicosanoid family of lipid molecules, and it is used to treat pulmonary arterial hypertension. Function. Prostacyclin chiefly prevent formation of the platelet plug involved in primary hemostasis. It does this by inhibiting platelet activation and is also an effective vasodilator. Mode of action. PGI2 is released by healthy endothelial cells and perform its function through activation of prostacyclin receptor. When it binds to PGI2, this activation in turn signals adenyl cyclase to produce cyclic AMP. Cyclic AMP goes on to inhibit any undue platelet activation in order to promote circulation and also counteract any increase in cytosolic calcium. This cyclic AMP then goes on to activate protein kinase A. It is also called as pKa. pKa then continues the cascade by promoting the phosphorylation of the myosin light chain kinase, which inhibit it and leads to smooth muscle relaxation and vasodilation. Thromboxanes. Thromboxane is a member of the family of lipids known as eicosanoids. The two major thromboxanes are thromboxane A2 and thromboxane B2. Why it is called as A2 and B2? Because they have just distinguishing features of thromboxane is a 6-member ether containing ring. In thromboxane A2 there is a ether containing ring, while in thromboxane B2 there is a absence of ether containing ring. And Why it is called as A2 and B2? Because in thromboxane A2 having a type of ring and ether containing ring, while in thromboxane B2 there is a B type of ring, absence of ether containing ring, and also it's having a two double bond in A2 series and B2 series. So it is called as thromboxane A2 and thromboxane B2. Thromboxane is named for its role in clot formation, thrombosis. Mode of action: thromboxane act by binding to any of the thromboxane receptor, G protein coupled receptor coupled to the G protein GQ. Function: thromboxane is a vasoconstrictor and a potent hypertensive agent, and it facilitates platelet aggregation. The mechanism of secretion of thromboxane from platelet is still unclear. They act in the formation of blood clots and reduce blood flow to the site of a clot. If the cap of a vulnerable plaque erodes or ruptures, as in myocardial infarction, platelets stick to the damaged lining of the vessel and to each other within a second and form a plug. These sticky platelets secrete several chemicals, including thromboxane A2, that stimulate vasoconstriction, reducing blood flow at the site. Prostaglandin analogues. Prostaglandins are naturally occurring 20-carbon cyclopentano fatty acid derivatives produced in mammalian tissue from polyunsaturated fatty acids. They belong to the class of eicosanoids, a member of the group of autocoids derived from membrane phospholipids. They have been found in essentially every compartment of the body. Nomenclature and chemistry of prostaglandin. The general structure of prostaglandin as below. It's having a two adjacent side chain attached to the cyclopentane ring, and it is a 20 carbon containing fatty acid. Structurally, prostaglandin are derivatives of prostanoic acid and have a cyclopentane ring with two side chains attached to adjacent carbon atom. The present classification is based upon the nature of cyclopentane ring, two adjacent side chains, and configuration of newly introduced functional group. So, number 1, nature of the cyclopentane ring. Depending upon the nature of functional group present, the prostaglandin are classified by the capital letter A, B, C, D, E and F. Number 1, A type. Cyclopentane ring contain 10-11 unsaturated 9 ketone function. If prostaglandin contain this type of cyclopentane ring system, then it is called as PGA. In B type, cyclopentane ring contain 8-12 unsaturated 9 ketone function. If prostaglandin contain this type of cyclopentane ring, then it is called as PGB. In C type, cyclopentane ring contain 11-12 unsaturated 9 ketone function. If prostaglandin contain this type of cyclopentane ring, then it is called as PGC. Cyclopentane ring contain 9 hydroxy 11 ketone function, then it is called as PGD. In E type, cyclopentane ring contain 11 hydroxy 9 ketone function. If prostaglandin contain this type of cyclopentane ring, then it is called as PGE type of prostaglandin. F type. In cyclopentane ring contain alpha hydroxyl group at 9 and 11 position. If prostaglandin contain this type of cyclopentane ring, then it is called as PGF alpha. Nature of the adjacent side chains. Two side chains are attached to the cyclopentane ring at carbon atom 8 and 12. The upper side chains having carboxyl group at its terminal end, it termed as carboxyl hexyl or alpha side chain, while the lower side chain having a 15 alpha hydroxyl group and it called as hydroxyl octyl side chain. The number of double bonds in the side chains connected to the cyclopentane ring is designated by subscript 1, 2 or 3. Configuration of newly introduced functional group. PGF group can be further divided into PGF alpha and PGF beta types depending on whether the hydroxyl at C9 is behind the plane. If it is behind the plane, then it is called as alpha configuration, or above the plane, then it is called as beta configuration of the ring, because it's having a 9 ketone function and 11 alpha hydroxyl group is there, and this type of ring is called as E type of ring. So it is called as PGE. Also it's having a 2 double bond, that's why it is called as PGE2. Now in PGF2 and PGF1, difference at the 9 hydroxyl group configuration. Okay, so first this is the F type of ring, so it is called as PGF. Okay, secondly there is a configuration of 9 position hydroxyl group. In this structure it is a behind the plane, so it is a alpha, and it's having a 2 double bond, that's why here PGF2 alpha. In same way we can understand the structure of PGF1 beta. This cyclopentane ring having a F type ring, so it is called as PGF. It's having only 1 double bond, that's why it is called as PGF1, and it's having a 9 position hydroxy group is above the plane, so it is termed as beta. So by this way we can easily give the nomenclature of prostaglandin. As are studies of prostaglandins, expansion or contraction of the cyclopentane ring or its replacement by heteroaromatic rings result in decrease in the PGE2 and PGF2 series. Replacement of hydroxyl group in the ring gives more stable analogues. Example, thiapgi2 possess platelet aggregation inhibiting activity with vasodilatory effect. Similarly, the aromatic pyridiazo derivative is an excellent vasodilator. Modification of the carboxyl acid side chain has also been reported. Example, the phenoxy derivative is about 10 times more active than PGE as an inhibitor of platelet aggregation, while the sulfonamide derivative is 15 to 13 times more active than PGE2 as an anti-fertility agent, possess less side effects. The 7-oxo and 7-thia analogues were found to show an antagonistic activity on isolated smooth muscle. Clinically used prostaglandin analogues. Total 12 prostaglandin analogues currently used for the clinical purpose. Examples, alprostadil, it is also called as PGE1, dinoprostone, it is also called as PGE2, misoprostol, carboprost, it is also called as PGF2 alpha, erbaprostil, latanoprost, travoprost, enprostril, iloprost, laropiperant, trimoprostil and rioprostil. Prostaglandin for ophthalmic use. Several prostaglandin analogues have recently come to market for the treatment of open angle glaucoma or ocular hypertension in patients who have not benefited from other available therapies. The products are marketed as sterile solution for use in the eye. Each of these agents is presumed to lower intraocular pressure by stimulation of PGF receptor to open the avascular pathway, so increasing aqueous humor outflow. Commonly occurring side effects reported for this product include conjunctival hyperemia, increased pigmentation and growth of eyelashes, ocular pruritus, and increased pigmentation of the iris and eyelid. This is the examples of prostaglandin analogues which are used for the ophthalmic purpose are bimatoprost, latanoprost, inoprostone and travoprost. Now pharmacological effects of prostaglandins. All such important biological effects of prostaglandins include: number 1, GI system, decrease the gastric acid secretion and induce contraction of smooth muscles. Urinary system, specifically PGE2 and PGF2 alpha, increase bladder activity and help to maintain blood flow. Bronchial and tracheal smooth muscles. Some prostaglandins, example PGA, PGE1 and PGE2, relax the bronchial smooth muscles, while PGF induce bronchoconstriction. Nervous system, prostaglandin affect mood, behavior, brain excitability and EEG pattern. Reproductive system, prostaglandin increase the rate of synthesis and release of testosterone, so prostaglandin deficiency in male may leads to infertility. Prostaglandin stimulate myometrial smooth muscles that leads to uterine contraction. So clinically it may be used to induce abortion. Cardiovascular system, prostaglandin endoperoxide and thromboxane A2 cause platelet aggregation and vasoconstriction, while PGI2 decrease platelet aggregation and leads to vasodilation. Similarly, PGE2 and PGA2 produce peripheral vasodilation and they may be used in the treatment of peripheral hypertension. Side effects of prostaglandin antagonists. These molecules all have similar side effects profile, which include both side effects that occur frequently, example conjunctiva, hyperemia, increase of iris pigmentation and eyelash changes, and rare adverse reaction like periocular pigmentation, damage to the blood aqueous barrier and cystoid macular edema. Conjunctive hyperemia, eyelash changes and cystoid macular edema are reversible, but certain other side effects such as increased iris pigmentation are not. The prostaglandin analogues can also cause ocular inflammation. Non-ocular adverse reactions that have been reported include exacerbation of asthma, headache, common cold, cough, muscle joint pain and urinary tract infection. Leukotriene antagonist. Leukotrienes are a family of eicosanoid inflammatory mediators produced in leukocytes by the oxidation of arachidonic acid and the essential fatty acid eicosapentaenoic acid by the enzyme arachidonate 5-lipoxygenase. The production of leukotrienes is usually go along with the production of histamine and prostaglandin, which also act as inflammatory mediators. The name leukotriene, introduced by Swedish biochemist Bengt Samuelsson in 1979, comes from the words leukocyte and triene, indicating the compounds have 3 conjugated double bond. This is the biosynthetic pathway of leukotriene, in which arachidonic acid will convert into 5-hydroxyperoxy eicosapentaenoic acid with the help of 5-lipoxygenase enzyme and 5-lipoxygenase activating protein. This 5-HPET immediately converted into leukotriene A4 with the help of 5-lipoxygenase enzyme. This leukotriene A4 with the help of leukotriene C4 synthase enzyme, it's converted into leukotriene C4, in which there is a transfer of glutathione to the leukotriene A4. Leukotriene C4 will convert into leukotriene D4 by removing of glutamic acid. So this is the S-cysteine glycine is there, but there is absence of glutamic acid. So it is called as LT-D4, यानी कि leukotriene D4. This leukotriene D4 will convert into leukotriene A4 by the removing of glycine amino acid. In another pathway, leukotriene A4 will convert into leukotriene B4 with the help of leukotriene A4 hydroxylase enzyme, and there is a hydroxylation of leukotriene A4. This leukotriene B4 will convert into 20-hydroxy leukotriene B4 with the help of leukotriene B4 20-hydroxylase enzyme. This 20-hydroxy leukotriene B4 will convert into 20-carboxyl leukotriene B4 with the help of leukotriene B4 20-carboxylase enzyme, and this hydroxyl group will convert into carboxylic group. Types of leukotrienes: leukotriene A4, leukotriene B4, leukotriene C4, leukotriene D4. What is the difference between the leukotriene C4 and D4? This is the glutamic acid are absent in leukotriene D4. Then leukotriene E4 and leukotriene AF4. The mainly difference between the leukotriene D4 and leukotriene E4 is that there is an absence of glycine molecules in E4, while the leukotriene F4 and leukotriene C4 having a difference is that in leukotriene C4 glycine is available, while leukotriene F4 there is a glycine amino acid was absent. Cysteine leukotrienes: leukotriene C4, leukotriene D4, leukotriene E4 and leukotriene F4 are often called cysteine leukotrienes due to the presence of the amino acid cysteine in their structure. The cysteine leukotrienes make up the slow reacting substance of anaphylaxis. It is also called as SRSA. Leukotriene F4, like leukotriene D4, is a metabolite of leukotriene C4, but unlike leukotriene D4, which lacks the glutamic residue of glutathione, leukotriene F4 lacks the glycine residue of glutathione. So this is the basic structural difference between the leukotrienes, and already we have discussed in the structures part of leukotriene. Leukotriene B4. Leukotriene B4 is synthesized in vivo from leukotriene A4 by the enzyme leukotriene A4 hydrolase. Its primary function is to recruit neutrophils to areas of tissue damage. Through it also helps promote the production of inflammatory cytokinin by various immunocells. Drugs that block the action of leukotriene B4 have shown some efficacy in slowing the progression of neutrophil mediated disease. Function of leukotrienes. Leukotrienes act principally on subfamily of G protein coupled receptor. They may also act upon peroxisome proliferator activated receptors. Leukotrienes are involved in asthmatic and allergic reaction and act to sustain inflammatory reaction. Several leukotrienes receptor antagonists such as montelukast, gefilukast are used to treat asthma. Recent research points to a role of 5-lipoxygenase in cardiovascular and neuropsychiatric illness. Leukotrienes are very important agent in the inflammatory response. Some agents such as leukotriene B4 have a chemotactic effect on migrating neutrophils and as such help to bring the necessary cells to the tissue. Leukotrienes also have a powerful effect in bronchoconstriction and increased vascular permeability. Leukotriene in asthma, it causes airflow obstruction, increased secretion of mucus, mucosal accumulation, bronchoconstriction, infiltration of inflammatory cells in the airway wall. Leukotrienes in dementia. Leukotrienes are found to play an important role in the later stage of Alzheimer's disease and related dementia in studies with animals. Leukotrienes antagonist and anti-leukotriene, also known as leukotriene modifier and leukotriene receptor antagonist, is a medication which functions as a leukotriene related enzyme inhibitor. Enzyme is arachidonate 5-lipoxygenase, or leukotriene receptor antagonist, and receptor is cysteine leukotriene receptor, and consequently oppose the function of these inflammatory mediators. Leukotriene receptor antagonists such as montelukast, gefilukast, pranolokast and 5-lipoxygenase inhibitors like xylitol and hypericum perforatum can be used to treat this disease. They are less effective than corticosteroid for treating asthma, but more effective for treating certain mast cell disorders. Agents such as montelukast and gefilukast block the action of cysteine leukotrienes at the cyst leukotriene 1 receptor on target cells such as bronchial smooth muscle via receptor antagonism. These modifiers have been shown to improve asthma symptoms, reduce asthma exacerbation and limit markers of inflammation such as eosinophil counts in the peripheral blood and bronchoalveolar lavage fluid. This demonstrates that they have anti-inflammatory properties. This is the structure of various leukotriene antagonists, and example is that montelukast, gefilukast, pranolokast and xylitol. Thank you.